Okay, I can't wait. I gotta do it. So hopefully I can do this before my battery runs out. Doubt it. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run out of battery before I finish this. So, some of you might actually already guess what I have here in this giant box. It's not the biggest box I've ever had to open for a game, but it's up there. And the weight of it, well, I'll tell you this, it's not Anachrony, okay? And the weight of it reminds me kind of, it's pretty close to Anachrony, or another game is pretty, well actually, the Gallerist I could pick up with one hand, so barely like it. I have weak little hands. So this is probably heavier than Anachrony. I compared it to it last night, but now, waking up fresh today, I can attest that this is heavier than Anachrony, and more awkward to carry. Now let me unpack it. I just got it from the store, my buddy's store. They opened it just to look at the game, just to see, confirm it's there. And it's packed pretty tight. They had 2 copies, saved one for me, which I, in turn, split the cost with a buddy of mine. Oh, that is packed pretty tight. And, spoiler alert, for some of you, I'll give you a moment to stop the video. Alright, so I'm just going to unbox. You're going to see it as I open it. So whatever spoilers there are, they will be spoiled for me too. Unfortunately, the advantage I have is I've played this game before. I just have not finished the campaign. So, I know it's coming up. Can't even fit the whole damn game in the view. Gloomhaven. Ta-da! That's the back of the box. I've actually never seen the back of the box. I've only seen the box top. So, wow, what a really nice box. It's a shame. I mean, it's not really that much of a shame because they have inserts now, but when my friends got it, they got a copy. They had purchased a copy that someone was selling of the first edition. Someone had backed it and then resold it, right? I think they opened it to look what's inside, and my friends bought it for a pretty penny. And that's not to say that this game is not expensive, because it is, but there's so much stuff in here. So much. People keep talking about expansions being made, and from what I understand, I had already backed tons of stuff last year, so I didn't bother with Gloomhaven, and that I was kind of burnt out on Pandemic Legacy, and something else that's kind of like a legacy game. I can't remember. Oh, well, I was kind of burnt out on like some of the heavy stuff. Like I played King and Death Monster Much with some friends. One of them, the same guy who bought Gloomhaven with another person. Now, when I say a pretty penny, I mean they spent like, what, this game is $100, which, check it out. I mean, that's insane for a Kickstarter. That is the true meaning of Kickstarter. When someone, look at this, it doesn't even, I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. And it's not, the top can barely contain the contents. That's not flush there, people. So, this is the true meaning of, what's I saying? Anyway, there's just so much content. From what I understand, from what my friends were telling me, I mean, when I watched the Rado video, first of all, he unboxed everything because he couldn't wait. Shame on you, Rado. Second, when you know, like I was so burnt out on legacy games and similar style games, like where they're like I put Kingdom Death Monster kind of in there because, like, you know, when your people die, they die. There's no coming back. There's permadeath, right? And then your city, your settlement evolves and things like that. So it kind of feels like got legacy components, right? At the very minimal part. I mean, when our characters died, we just erased them on the sheet, and then create new ones, or we cross them off, or we were tempted to just tear them up, and then that would just be a waste of paper, and not really required for the gameplay. So I'm down 5 minutes, and I only got 2 stickers. I'm trying not to ruin it's a nice glossy box. I'm trying not to. I'm kind of kicking myself because I'm a cheapskate, and I got this box cutter from work. One of their like freebies, and I thought it looked cool, but it's actually the other one, the cheap, all plastic, solid plastic one was better. This one's more of like a safety one. Here, I'll do a quick review on it. It's got the other one is pointed on the end, so you can just dig right into whatever you're opening. And then this little nub here, it's more square looking in the other one. So when you stick it into, you know, when you pop the seal, it's easier. It's not square. It's still rounded on the corners, but it's more like rectangular in shape. And this is round, so when I jam this into the side of into a seam or something, it doesn't always pop right away. So I always meant to get a new one, but hey, got a new job, so or I won't need the box cutter. All right, so turn this carefully. I'm actually gonna put this. Well, let's see. I want you guys to see first. I'm gonna pull the top off and then let you guys see what it looks like from top down. I don't have like any fancy Steadicam or anything. This is my phone. So, oh no! What's this? What's this I see? Come on here. Felt it with my finger. Ooh. What was that? TV? Check this out. Where is it? Over here. Ah, tear in the box. A tear in the box. I did not put that there. This thing is not shrink wrapped. Just those seals on there. So, I'm not a collector. I am kind of drawn to hard to find items. I got my first and only expansion to Shadow Rift. Archfiends, $5 at my local game store. My brother picked it up. Whenever he stops by, or whenever he's in the area, he'll stop by a certain store. Dang, I'm gonna have to pause this because I can't get the box top off. He stops by and then he kind of peruses the used game section, and he happened to see it, Archfiends, and I'm not too enthused about it. I think the base game is just fine the way it is. Alright, I'm gonna have to pause this because I cannot get the lid off. One moment. Maybe it would have helped if I had gotten that fourth seal off. Oh, where the box tear happened. It's even... Look at this. I don't know if you can see that. See the seal right here? They even offset the seal because whoever packed it tore the box cover. All the other seals were centered on the side that they were on. Ooh, that one left a little goo on there. But yeah, they're all centered except for this one. So now you know. Now we know. Oh, we tore the box. We can't replace it with a new one. I'm just gonna put the seal somewhere else. Alright. So anyways, I'm not a collector. But it just would be nice to have it come out all pristine. But I'm glad I caught it like this, because I would have been like, oh my gosh, what did I do? And I didn't. Alright. Now there are a couple of things I know. Oh no, I'm gonna get that. I know they're different from the first edition. Like the playmats, character mats, are a little different. Not too much different, just a slightly different. So I know the second edition has some slight improvements. I don't know if they're like rebalancing of cards or anything, but I hope there are. There's some aspects, and maybe in a few months I'll mention it. But right now everyone's just fresh on second edition, and there's a lot of good stuff, I'm sure, that's been included. Some errata stuff added and things. Now, just so you know, this game is more about people getting together, and yeah, we go on this grand adventure, but it's a learning experience. There's so much content in the game. I don't know how anyone except the playtesters, maybe, and Isaac Childress. I don't know anyone else that could like play. I play with some people who are like real sticklers for rules, and by the time I stopped playing, which was back around Thanksgiving, was the last time I saw those guys. Well, I've seen one of them most recently, but most of them I've seen. The other folks I haven't seen since like November and of last year, and they're pretty big sticklers on the rules. And after logging, I'm sure, more than 30 hours of play, we were still learning things like about how the creatures moved and stuff. It didn't ruin the gameplay. In fact, it made it better. So, I mean, we're just making the game so much harder on ourselves. So the game moving forward, we just ripped through the scenarios. So, but it just made me appreciate, we had level 6, 7, 8 characters, and we really had to earn that because we weren't playing all correctly. Alright, we were making things harder. So I got the box top off. That only took half my video time. Here we go. That's how it looks coming out of the box. I know it's dark in here. So here's the scenario book, or sorry, that's the rule book. It's not super thick. I've seen thicker ones for board games. Okay, usually those have scenarios in them. This is a scenario book. We'll grab a random page and open it. Scenario. Okay. So see, no real spoilers there. So it shows you how to lay out the map pieces, the modular map pieces, and then how to, what monsters to seed in each room. Here's the game board. Okay, how about if I tilt this back, and you can see my. See my room here, my little man cave. Alright, push it back. Here's the game board, and this is really just a progress chart. There are all these talk about those reusable stickers and things. You're gonna play this so long. How about you guys wait until you play it through before you decide to get those reusable stickers. How about that? Because I'll tell you, there's so much game on here. After you get through about 30 or 40 hours, I mean, I know there's a lot of people who play like RPGs and stuff, but RPGs are really different from this game. You can role play, you can cosplay if you want to with this game. Excuse me. So the location stickers, which are right here. Ooh, right there. Different ones that you can unlock. I mean, here, I'll show you a closer one. Because these aren't really spoilers. They're right out in the box. And if you just get in the game, you have no idea what these are, where they go. I have no idea where they go. And I've played the game. In fact, when I played the game before, I played it. I mean, the other two guys, they bought the game, they read the rules, and they taught me and another guy how to play. And so, I think I'm the one who picked up the least of all the repetitious play. Because I just want to play the game. I want to just teach me how to play it. Oh, that's not good. So I'm pulling up the board, and there's a little. I don't know if you can see that. It's peeling a little bit away from the cardboard. I mean, I think that's going to happen, but I don't want to see that. All right, but yeah, I showed up to play. I showed up ready to play. I know how the rules work for the player, but for like to know how everything worked, I'm not super clear on that. So the rest is really just cardboard. So these are map pieces. I told my friend I wouldn't punch any of the cards, but I mean I'm not responsible for stuff that punch themselves. So there's 2 sheets. And you can see some. I have no idea what those are because I never encountered those. I don't think in play, or maybe these are some kind of like elementals. Frost giants, frost elementals. I mean, these are like punching themselves. The monsters in the game they're just generic chits, and so they are not super telling of what they are. There are monsters, it might say like the frozen demon or frozen giant or whatever, frost giant, and you'll use pretty much the same chits for 5 different things. So you have city guards, archers, thieves, and whatnot, evil pixies, little rat men. You got the standees. Standees that's a boss of some kind. More little evil little fairies. And these are the coins, the loot. These are, I have no idea what these are. Waypoints or something. We didn't use all the tokens, we just sort of finagled our way through, and it worked. And you guys will figure out something for you also. As for storage, I don't know about storage. Wow, so much cardboard. Should have a cardboard punching party. I think I heard someone mention that on another video. Oh man. So here I'm taking out 2 at a time, and I have these left to pull out of the box. Here we go. And then here we go. Now there's one specific item I'm looking for, and I'm not going to say what it is, because I'm going to get reamed on the internet for saying it. But people are already posting a bunch of stuff on the net. So this is sticking out. I don't know why. But we have a couple of envelopes. A few of them. Let's see, X, A, and B. And B is big. Okay, so we have these. And those are important. Everything's important here. A party sheet. I don't remember this thing. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I didn't touch that very much. And then we have. Hey, friends, we have this thing. This is important. I don't remember. I don't think that was in the first edition, so that might be. So this is kind of the thing I was looking for. Kind of. The cipher here. It's kind of what I was looking for. So I don't remember us having one of those. Maybe they threw it away in the frenzy of opening the box. These stickers are for upgrades. Yes, you can upgrade your cards. That's not really a spoiler. You're gonna learn that in the rules. And then this. Oh, it's sealed. Okay, I thought there was a wrinkle in it. Town records. Whenever you achieve something awesome, you get to read a little piece of that. All right, so we got foam randomly placed to hold things, to keep things from jostling around. So there are going to be more spoilers here. So I'll give you a moment. You can look at my shoes. Stop the video, whatnot. Okay. I'm running out of time again because it took so damn long opening the box. So let's remove the foam here. These are, I don't know what these are. These are health trackers. Were these optional? I thought these were Kickstarter optional things. Oh, so we got health trackers. Health and experience trackers. That's what the star looks like it would be for each player, which is nice. It's a nice addition. My friend, it would have saved my friend like $4 from getting electronic ones. That's nice. That is one of the extras I remember. And then we have all these symbols. These are the minis for all the classes. So yeah, that's the spoiler. Is that you know how many right off the bat, how many you'll get maximum. Well, and here too, these are all the little character boxes. This one popped out, that's why it's sticking up. And I think, why won't that go back in? It just won't. 1 second. Look at darkness for a bit. Oh. Alright, so this is why I didn't force that, but so good thing I'm not a collector. Hopefully my buddy won't mind. Everything still fits in the box though, and I know what's in there. So that got jammed in there. So, but I don't know why it won't fit. There it goes. Now it slides in, and I have it backwards. Oh, we'll leave it like that for now. We know that's the damaged one. But I think these are the first six starter cards, or starter characters. So I can pop these open and spoil those right away for people. But I won't, because look at all this crap in the box. Look at all that. And none of it really needs sleeving. I'll tell you what, here's a spoiler. Well, okay, this part isn't a spoiler. These are great. Right? Oh, what's that? Oh, sleeve. Monster sleeve. So, these are great. How they have it configured. They look, I don't know, do those look different? I want to say they look a little different from what I remember, but whatever. These are loose. Oh, no, they're not. What is that? Okay, I won't show that. This looks like it's loose. It doesn't look like it's, I mean, oh, okay. Yeah, this is just an extra thing. By the time you get through, looking through everything, you're not going to remember where everything goes. I don't know why this is separate. These are like quest goals. Maybe because we had them sleeved. No, actually we didn't have these sleeves. There's a fat stack, but this is such a small little thing. I don't know why. It even has its own in the insert. It has its own little compartment. So I don't know if you can see. There's like little divider here to keep the stack separate. These are your what's it called, initiation cards, like when you fight. These, here's a spoiler alert. These are great to have. The monster initiative decks. and stuff. But you can use an app and pretty much put these away and save a lot of table space. And you'll need a lot of table space for this game. You can save some space, and those can go away. And these can go in folders. These are the items. Boots of Striding. I think those are available to you right away. Then what do we have here? More items, more fancy items. Alright. I wonder, there's supposed to be some character unique items. Here are more cards. I don't know. I forget what those mean. All those. Okay. And then were these? No spoilers. These are city events. You can tell because it says city. I'm not gonna let you read the text. And then these are similar, but they're road events. And you know because they say road on there. Yeah, big spoiler. And then these are life goals. So you get two of these at the start of the game, and then you pick one, and for the rest of the game, with that character, for the rest of that character's career, they when you finish it, then you can unlock a new character. Player reference cards. I don't remember those. I don't know if those are extra or what. And then, well, you got me with, I have no idea what those are. But that's the extent of my knowledge of the game. So, yeah. And each thing here, now they have their own modifier cards in here, and everything you need. And I want to open, actually, these aren't sealed. I have a little time. Let me pop this one open. This is the Crag Heart. So, yeah, I guess the newer ones. Yeah, so the starting characters that you get, they don't have the seal on them. So, see, this is Crag Heart, and then I have no idea what this is. We hadn't unlocked it, I don't think, when I was playing. So we'll put that there. Alright. So in the box, so I will have to pop this open. But see, in the box it comes with everything you need to start out the Crag Heart, except for the mini. But you just match the symbol, and we know that this is the Crag Heart because the symbol matches that. Alright. So they have a number of unique. Oh crap. Wait. Oh, this is the Brute. Where's the Crag Heart? Is he not the... Dang it. Alright, I guess maybe I spoiled that part. This is the Brute. But I never played... oh, this is the guy I played before. Where's the Crag Heart? Okay, so I don't know the symbols. But I know this was a starter that I played. But I know that's a starter. Because there's no seal on that sucker. Okay, so this is what's different. If you don't know already. See, conditions, a little space for conditions. I think this mat, or this placard, is the same size as the old one. They just condensed everything. So you have all your basic information, what you can do, and all the cards have this. I don't think they're any different. Yeah. All this information, I believe, is the same in all the cards. But then you have different hit points values for the different race and class. It just says this is what level your character is, up to level 9, and this is how much starting hit points, or maximum hit points, sorry, they used to have. And you used to have a track on here, down at the bottom, with little wooden pieces they can track, and they'd always flop over and stuff. And then you have a track up here, which is what these replaced. So you'll need more table space for these things, but this is nicer because only one person in our group used it because he wanted to use everything in the game, and it wasn't super special. Sorry about the whole credit card business. You guys will get that. I don't know. I guess that's not a starter card or starter deck, starter thing. So ignore that. Sorry, that's the big flub that I had. So these are the cards that the Brute can upgrade to eventually. I'm sorry. They're all the cards they can have, but you only start out with, what is it? It says 10 here, right? So, and then these are the modifier cards. When we first, my group and I first played this game, and you'll add them. They're perks, right? So as you earn those scenario goals and you get the check marks here, you earn these items to add to your modifier deck. And so I'm sorry, I call them initiative decks, but they're modifier decks to add like pluses and minuses. They're like the chaos bag in the Arkham Horror game, where you doesn't matter how many, and there's here, and these are like the little chits. All the characters have them, like they're conditioned things. And they're pretty much self-explanatory when you go through the game. But when we first played the game, we thought, wow, that first scenario was super easy. Everyone said it was really hard. Don't get it. Well, we played with all the bonus perks and stuff unknowingly. So, but we weren't gonna do it again. We just moving forward. We replaced the deck. So, anyway, that's my unboxing of, and slight spoiler, sorry about the credit card business. But this is the Brute was the character I think I had just retired it, and I think I want to do like the Mind Thief next. Oh no, I did. And the Mind Thief I believe is a starter character. I want to do something else, and I just started playing a different character, but the Brute is the last one I retired. So it was fun. If you can learn to use these cards. So I can't wait to get this on the table. I'm out of time, and in a couple days I will be showing this to the other purchaser of the game, and I'm really excited. So with that, see you next time. Bye.